shot, do this shot, one shot, last shot, do this shot, one shot, one shot.
All in my thing, all in my key profession. On the key possession, I'm OD aggressive when I run the route. See me flexing in the winning section. If they press, I'm bombing on them off the top. Slump a hater, leave them in the field, or I'm in the kitchen whipping up a dot. Took it from the bottom to the top. Certified Madden money shot. Toss a bullet, hit you in the chest and send a burner across your face from out the slot. Please don't test them, I bring heat and brush it. Have my hitter brush you, move you out the spot. Slump a hater, leave them in the field, or I'm in the kitchen whipping up a dot. Took it from the bottom to the top. Certified Madden money shot.
If you guys are looking for fast, cheap, reliable coins for your college football 25 team, check out my coin sponsors at MMOXP and use discount code MONEYSHOT for 5% off your order. Link in the description below.
The champ is here!
Welcome back, Money Team. This is Madden Money Shot. Sniff out the college cheese as always. In today's video, I got an update over a defense that I put out last week, as I find this is one of the better defenses to use that nobody's using and nobody knows about. But before I do, as always, if you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure to be a subscriber, hit the like button, let me know in the comment section. If you guys need more help, more money plays, you can download any of my ebooks instantly simply by clicking the links in the description or the top pinned comment. Once again today, I'm using the Vanderbilt Commodores, and I'm going against a much better team in the Michigan Wolverines, which is a team that's almost 10 points higher in overall and 16 points higher in defense, as they have a 90 overall rated defense compared to my 74. But you're going to see how my defense is better based on the fact that I'm going to be using a much better play. Now, the play that I put out last week was a play out of the 4-3 under called the Sam Crash 3, and I start this game with this exact same play. But this is not the play that today's video is about, as I'm going to add another play to this scheme from this formation that I also think is a very good play to run as well. On the first drive, though, I'm solely going to be using this play, and it doesn't work out very well, as my opponent likes to run with his quarterback a lot, as he pretty much comes out in this exact same formation for the entire first drive and does the exact same thing on every single play. And after he breaks off a huge run on the second play of the game with the quarterback, I'm onto it on the next play, as we send a little bit more of a blitz and have a spy waiting for him to shut it down. But he just moves on to the next wrinkle of his offense, which is high-low routes with crossing tight ends, as he gets the first down the very next play, before he probably would have got a touchdown if he didn't accidentally run out of bounds on the next play, and then finally finishing off the drive by just barely beating my user over the middle for the score.
Damn it!
So it's clear I'm going to have to get a little bit more creative on the next drive. And that drive comes pretty quick, because on the next series, I fumble right away.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
As I'm in danger of going down 2 scores quickly, but the reason that I chose this play is because, in my opinion, cover 3 match is the best defense in the entire game. So on the next play, I'm going to use the blitzing linebacker to cut off these shorter routes. As you can see, he tries to throw that crossing tight end one more time.
Gotcha, bitch!
But the cover 3 cornerback jumps the route. And he's taken to the house for a pick 6 to tie the game.
Fuck you!
And for the people that are asking, the reason that this defense plays this way is because I don't set my zone drops and I let the matching principles do their job. So don't set your zone drops to anything, or else you will override this and it won't work that way. At the start of the next drive, I started to make some adjustments by putting this defensive end into a QB spy so that my opponent can't roll out the way that he is. And on the next play, when he starts to roll out, I just push him the right stick and it forces him to throw the ball, but I wasn't really ready to cover, as he completes a pass to that tight end right in front of my user. On the next play, he tries to run a jet sweep, but I typically just cut that off the second I see the motion, as we shut that down, before he introduces a new wrinkle into his offense by throwing it to the running back out of the backfield on a wheel route, as he's pretty much been using the same double drags concept this entire game. So on the next play, I put this defensive end into a hard flat to try to take that away, as I'm pretty much using this defender as the joker on pretty much every play, meaning he can do anything I need him to do.
No!
But he goes for it on 4th and 3, and of course he runs the exact same double drags concept, only this time my defender can't keep up with the tight end as he beats me to the edge and gets inside of the red zone. I start dropping back my entire defensive line and all my linebackers on the next play, and you can see exactly why I like this play, as he tries to run for the first time the entire game, and even though I have all my guys dropping back, we still get the stop. As I find the best way to play defense in college football 25 is to play with coverage. So on the next play, we go with that exact same look, only this time we have a hard flat on the left side to cut off these drags, and you can see everything's bagged as he has to try to take off once again, and we push in the right stick to get a sack to force him to 3rd and 9. On 3rd and long, though, I don't give myself a QB spy for the first time in a long time, as it only appears this guy wants to run with his quarterback, as he takes off right up the middle right away and almost scores a touchdown from here.
That was a close one.
And it was at this point that I decided to switch over to the play that today's video is about out of the Will Go Fire 3, which is also a cover 3, but it has a very different alignment when it comes to what the defensive linemen are doing. So on the next play to stop the quarterback sneak, all I do is pinch the defensive line.
Nope.
And you can see how he gets nowhere as we stop him on the 1. For the run defense, all I want to do is make sure that this blitzing linebacker is opposite the running back. So if he hands off here, I'm going to have this guy stopped in his tracks. But since he's also on the 1 yard line, we only have to really worry about the flats. So we play underneath, as I don't really want to worry about the matching principles in this situation. And the hard flat does a great job of shutting down that wheel route. On the next play on 3rd and goal from the 1, I don't make any adjustments as far as QB spies or anything like that. I just play hard flats once again, and I use the blitzing linebacker. And you can see how, for whatever reason, these guys just do a much better job at the defensive line of disengaging and shutting down the quarterback for the first time all game. As we switched over to this defense at the 1 yard line, and we pushed them all the way back to the 4 yard line while holding them to a field goal at the same time. But now I'm down just before halftime, and the struggle is real trying to go against one of the best defenses in the game as I get picked off by the best cornerback in the game. Since both of these defenses are cover 3s, the main difference is going to be what these defensive linemen do and the rush angles that they're taking. As on the next play, the blitzing linebacker on the left is down mugging the gap to the point where this outside linebacker is just going to get him free right away. But I still find the best way to play defense in college football 25 is to play coverage, as I don't make any coverage adjustments on the next play, and he just kicks it out to the running back to get about 8 before he goes over the middle, and we barely stop him before he gets the first down, and he actually punched the ball away to protect his lead with 10 seconds left. The real reason I'm using this team though is because I wanted to use this play, which is a play that I just put out from an Alabama offensive ebook that's also found in Vanderbilt's offense, and that play is the fade out from the gun empty tray stack. As this is a one-play touchdown against every single defense in the game, including prevent, which my opponent is in on the next play. So all I really do is motion out the X receiver and put him on a comeback route, while also shortening the Y receiver by putting him on a slant. And I don't typically lab against prevent defenses, so this is something that I literally made up on the spot.
Break yourself, fool!
As I get an underthrown ball to a tight end that almost cost me, but he breaks the tackle and we take it to the house for the lead anyway. And I get the ball to start the second half, but he's been man-zero blitzing me to death, and I literally can't get a pass off.
Then put your little hand in mine. Then put your little hand in mine. Then put your little hand in mine.
So I have to punt away to protect my lead now, and I completely shank it and give him the ball basically at midfield.
God damn it!
On the next play, when I see that he comes out in that same look he's been running double drags all game, I make sure to give myself a hard flat to take care of that running back, but I don't give myself a hard flat on the other side, leaving this drag still wide open. On 2nd and 1, just in case he decides to run the ball for the first down, I always want to make sure that this blitzing linebacker is opposite of this running back. As you can see on the next play, we just pinch the defensive line and he shoots that gap, shutting him down for a loss, before he ultimately picks it up on a drag to that tight end once again. So since he's been hitting that drag so much, I decided that I'm just going to play hard flats and play underneath, which you can do by hitting wire triangle and down the right stick. And now those drags should be locked, leaving me one-on-one with this tight end as we bait him for the throw.
Got him!
And we're going the other way as we get the user lurk and we get ball inside of his territory.
Then put your little hand in mine. Then put your little hand in mine.
Welcome to hell!
But my stubbornness to want to stay in this offense cost me as I go 3 and out once again and have to punt the ball away right back. When he gets the ball back, his entire offense is the wheel route to the running back or the drags to the tight ends and the receivers. So I decided that I'm not going to go another play without having some sort of hard flat on the field. So I Mabel on the left side with this outside linebacker and use this defensive end, the hard flat on the other side. And now he's just throwing the ball short before he reaches the hard flat, as even hard flats isn't getting the job done at this point. But at the very least, we know that we shut down his run game with his quarterback, as on the next play, you can see this hard angle that this defensive tackle takes gives him immediate leverage to shed and get right to the quarterback as he tries to take off. So since that's taking care of him running, we decided to go double hard flats on the next plays. I can also use this as a QB contain by pushing in the right stick when he rolls in that direction, but he sees it coming and checks it down to the drag once again. So I find the best setup to stop a guy like this is to make sure that both defensive ends are rushing and user the rushing middle linebacker instead, as they're going to maintain him in that pocket. and we get our 5th sack of the game. Before he decides to go for it on 4th and 15 and step up in that pocket once again, and it completely collapses on him as we get our 6th sack of the game, which really should be the game winner as we finally start to complete some short dink and dunk passes against his man zero blitz, which has been killing me all game, as we get a really big one that gets us all the way into scoring territory before the game completely screws me and hits me with another fumble.
Oh, come on!
And if that doesn't tell you that the game wants me to lose, now I can't even catch the football.
What?
As I drop a sure interception on back-to-back plays.
Bullshit.
I get into a 4th and 3 pretty quick though, and I don't know who 22 is, but he gets absolutely roasted by this tight end. I mean, he's like 10 yards behind this guy. As we at least finally have our opponent in a new offense as he's trying to push the ball down the field. On the next play, 22 does a much better job of getting in position to make a play, but he doesn't jump.
What the fuck is that?
Can I ask you a question? You got a moment? Which team do you play for?
But he's only got 10 seconds left and no timeout. So on the next play, we're double mabling on both sides as we're playing all coverage, only sending 2 linebackers, and he tries to hit that running back once again in the flat, and that's game. As he goes to the pause menu knowing he has no timeouts left and just has to let the game clock die. So that's the video. If you guys want to see more about the first defense that I put out, I'll have a video to that popping up on screen, as well as an offensive video to the one-play touchdown that I showed you guys against Prevent, as it does score against every single defense in the game. So if you guys want to see that, just click the links. And until next time, thanks for watching, man. Lace it out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.